Hey YouTube, it's Thomas here from the Flying Beardsman, and I've got an unboxing of the Super Easy EPP airplane brought to you by the Dancing Wings. Now, this is a trainer plane, so it's only going to be a 3-channel. It has a 1020 millimeter wingspan and 860 millimeter length. It comes with a 2050 kV motor, a 6030 propeller, a 20 amp ESC, and 2 9-gram servos, but you will need to supply your own transmitter and radio, and also your own battery, which is a suggested 3-cell 2200 milliamp. Now, I like that it didn't come ruined when it came shipped, because it was just in a plastic bag. But when you first open it, the first thing you're going to come across is the instructions. At first they look really good. They're nice, clean pictures, but after you really go through them, they don't explain stuff too well, especially when it comes to mounting the rudder and elevator. It just says to put it at this mark, which is in a picture, just a line, and it doesn't give you any measurements, which I don't really like. It should be a little more explained on that part at least, especially if this is a trainer. But when you get to the wings, at least, and you look at the plane, it looks nice. Everything came out really good. I'll go ahead and pull out the second wing, and we can look at it this way, and you can see both halves. There we go. And it looks good. I like the bright colors. It'll make it easy to see. I like that it's 2 different patterns. You know, easily tell from left and right, and it lines up really well. But it's also good because when you flip these over and you look, they already have the carbon strips pre-glued, which is great. That'll save you at least a little bit of time when you come to putting them together. And then you have your elevator and your rudder, which, again, paint looks good, nice kind of bright orange to see it in the day. And they also have carbon strips pre-installed, making it a lot easier for you, saving some time. Hinges move nice and free. You don't have to worry about loosening them up, which is great because they're already like that. We have the body next, the side cheeks, which the foam is only about an 1/8 inch thick, not too bad. Simple body profile. More than likely I'll use Super 77 to glue it onto the plywood, but at least they stand out. They've got covers for the top plate and the front and the bottom to keep it all matching nice. We've got our plywood pieces, which have been laser cut, and as you can see, they look really good. No burn marks, nothing like that. Nice, smooth, will pop out easy. Everything is labeled, so it'll be easy to line stuff up, which will be real good for a beginner. And we get to some of the parts, and you've got your rubber band to hold down the wings, and the 2 dowel rods for that, so you can easily take the wings off and transport this. You've got your 60-30 prop, which is a counterclockwise spinning. You've also got a Velcro battery strap, which is a good thing to have, especially since most planes only come with 2 little Velcro pads, and that's about it. Now, we've also got these 2 fiberglass tubes. I've noticed one fits inside the other, but the instructions do not mention them at all in placing them, so I have no clue what to do with these. They'll just be set aside for now. Maybe as I'm building it, I will figure it out. Next, we've got our control horns, which are pretty sturdy, not too bad, and I like that they also have adjustable ones, so it'll make fine-tuning your plane a lot easier. We've got our prop saver with the O-rings. We have our 2 plastic geared 9-gram servos. We have a 20 amp ESC, which you will need to solder on the bullet connectors, so that'll be good to give you some soldering experience. You've also got a JST plug, which I'm not sure why they sent this, because this plane is designed to use a 3-cell 2200, which is a XT60 plug. So for me, this will just go in a parts bin. I don't need it. Lastly, we have the motor, which is the 2050 kV motor with the wooden mount. And again, you need to solder on bullet connectors, so that'll help you get that training. And when you put this down, you can at least get 2 of the holes to line up on this motor with the wood, which is good. Just make sure to Loctite them so they don't come off. And then we come down to our push rods, which are nice with pre-bent Z-bends, so you don't have to worry about doing that. These will hook onto your servo side, or actually into your control horn, whichever way you want to do it, and then the adjusters on the other end. And there is also 2 plastic tubes to place them through, so minimize your flex and they won't get caught on anything while flying. And lastly is the fiberglass boom tail, which is nice. It came out to be nice and straight, doesn't have any bends in it, so it'll make putting this together a lot easier. You know, overall, I like the way the kit looks and everything came out. I'm looking forward to trying it. And my only complaint is really the instructions should just be a little bit more informative. Other than that, next we'll have a flight video and we can go from there.